what's up, my proud individuals? Ooh. Oh. I believe it's the 25th still. Jesus. Maybe it's the 26th of August 2022. So, I just had a handler car pass by me as soon as I sat down. It's garbage and I threw out the perks and the trolls. Speaking of, see, they always come around. Oh my god, there was a guy before on his electric scooter. He had the biggest wedgie I've ever seen. I'm like, no, you don't take it up the butt. Speaking of those kind of scooters, that's funny. So I'm sitting here, I just sat down, right? And this big old pickup truck slowly drives down the block. And all I saw was these lights surrounding the car, like these little tiny lights. I don't know what they're called though. I didn't see his headlights or nothing. But I saw an arm sticking out of the truck. The truck itself was pitch black and I couldn't see who was in it. But the arm was out. And they were driving very slowly past my house. Because they know when to come around. Just like my neighbors. You know, they're not the good people. The bad people always know when to come around. So, that was a handler, I guess. Maybe it was two handlers, who knows? I know they're Freemasons. They always have to come around me. I don't know what they think is gonna happen. Because my God is bigger than yours, so, you know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say about that. But this is why I pray about everything, guys and girls. Because of that shit. Like, I wasn't gonna make a video, but first of all, I came down the stairs, there was a fucking taxi cab pulling up to my house. Well, he actually did something though, but he probably, I think he was a drug dealer because he went next door and she smokes pot. So, she probably called the guy. Maybe her son knows these people. You know, she could have went across the street to that guy across the street. He came out too. He actually didn't stand on the porch though this time, which is weird. I think everybody's got a fever. Well, he's got a fever, definitely. He didn't stop and stare. Come on now. Yeah, so the truck was definitely a handler truck. Like, they really think I'm gonna be afraid of them, I guess. I don't know. It's funny because I went to the gym today and that bike kicked my ass. I said last week I didn't go. So, you know, this week, whew, I was chugging along. I was like really, you know, trying to do fast, you know, trying to do it too fast, I think. And I wanted to get out of there, you know. Nobody likes the gym. No, not. My bike is starting up right now as I'm making this video. Shocking. There's somebody down the block there. There was a whole bunch of bikes. Last a couple years ago, during the COVID actually. There was a whole bunch of bikers there. So they're probably taking over one of the houses too. Yeah, sometimes these gangs and stuff, they take over houses, like abandoned houses. And that almost happened across the street, but somebody bought the house already. You know, they gutted the house. The previous owner died. He moved to Florida too. So the previous owner died, and but they had people living there. They left, and before these people moved in, they gutted the entire house. So I think it took like 2 weeks. I don't even know. They had a lot of shit, especially in the basement. So I guess they converted and sent like at least 4 apartments there. So whoever bought the house, you know, before anybody bought it, I was shocked that nobody, no squatters went in. Because that's what happens to the house down the block, whether you hear the motorcycles. See how they're trying to make me stop recording? They did that earlier today too, when I was here. When I first got here, honking at the corner, and then everybody throwing their garbage out at the same time, making noise, like using shipping tape to tape up their cardboard, which you're not supposed to be using. They said not to do that. They said string like twine, and that's it. Yeah, you see with his arm at, those are gangster fuckers, but they're also drug addicts, drug dealers, whatever. They've been doing that for years. They used to drive down the block and just blast music at all hours of the day and night. It was called cruising. It was supposed to be innocent fun. But now when they do it here, it's because they're drug dealers and they're perps looking for us. So, anyways, yeah. So up the block there, it was supposed to be a whole, what do you call it? Not a whole line. I can't say the word. I don't know the word. It's not coming to me. It was supposed to be a new house. That's what it was. It was supposed to be down the block there. Perp. Anyways, there was this one little house, right? And this old lady lived in it. They kept trying to knock it down because they were putting condos up. So they knocked down every other house but hers, and she wouldn't sell it for nothing. Even her children wanted her to sell it because she was getting up there in years and she was going to a nursing home. She refused. They even offered her $1 million, and eventually, she went to the nursing home. And I think they did sell the house, the property itself. And squatters moved in. Not just any squatters, hookers and pimps. Oh my God. I don't know how the hell nobody saw shit. This block, as nosy as it is, did not know that shit was going on. I knew what's going on because somebody that used to live here was a police officer, and he didn't fucking see it. It was right next to him. I'm like, how you not fucking see nothing or hear nothing? The way they found out was there's all these mattresses outside. Like, they saw people going in and out of there, and they didn't think anything of it. At all hours of the day and night. And then one day I saw a whole bunch of mattresses in front. And then cops raided the place and they all got arrested. But how do you not fucking know? Especially if you're a cop, how the fuck did you not know? How dense could you be? I didn't remember when my mom was around still she used to tell me. She used to see the mattresses. She's like, what the hell's going on here? She didn't know, she didn't think anything of it because stuff like that never happened here before. So they finally knocked that house down, and they built the condos. But right next to it, they were supposed to build another house, like another huge house. So that's why you see like a big fenced-in property. Nobody wants to buy it. They were supposed to buy it off and build a big-ass house or a condo. So it's been like that for like 20 years. Nobody said nothing. Nobody's done anything with it. That's the guy with the wedgie up his ass. That's twice. I had a guy on camera. I didn't film it, but I didn't share it because he was getting cut off while he was walking down the block. He said something about me, I think. But yeah, they hit headphones in, so he was like saying something about some bitch that he was gonna beat up or something. I think that's what he's saying. I was like, yeah, try that shit. We'll see what happens to you. It's funny how they always try to challenge me. The fuck out of here. I get it. I'm obese. I understand that, but I'm not weak. You keep mistaking me for being weak. I am not weak in any way. You know how I know I'm not weak? Because you're all fucking up my ass. You're all up my ass, driving past my house to stare me down. You're shaking your ass when I see you at Dunkin'. You're scared of me. And you should be. Did you take me out? The first 1,000 times you tried? No, you didn't. So what the fuck you think you're gonna try again and again and again? Keep trying though. I will get it on camera eventually. You know that whole fucking saying, doing everything at the same time, whatever it is, keep doing the same thing every day, expect different results. That's you. That's you, perps. I know you watch my channel, because that's why I don't get any likes on my channel, because of you. And then people that want to comment, it gets held for a review. That's you doing that, you perps. You don't really need to take a picture of my house. The first 1,000 perps that came into my house, for my house, did that. They didn't share the picture with you? Really? I was trying to get a picture of me while I was in the garage, lady. I put both those videos up. I had my camera ready, bitch. I knew something was gonna happen that day too. I was like, yep, this bitch gonna do something. Cause she just stopped out of nowhere to stand in front of my garage there. And then she bent down to my level, to where I was, to take a selfie. Who the fuck does that when they take a selfie? Nobody. When they take a selfie, they walk, they keep walking, and then they take a picture somewhere where there's something, like a tree or something, in the background. They don't just stand randomly in the middle of somebody's driveway. That's a perp. That's how you know they're fucking desperate for money. Maybe she should strip and then she'll get some money. It's a better job stripping than being a perp. I'm glad some people that I know that are treating me like shit have experienced some sort of gang stalking. Narcissistic assholes. I want to put their heads in between the gates right here. Just smush it. Just smush it all the way. But I won't, because I could get arrested. It's like I said before, the perps, they misread. They don't hear the assignments. I'm giving them the assignment. I'm not a handler, but I should be, because these perps fucking listen to me sometimes. A lot of people walked past my house yesterday while I was out all day, and they all wore red and carried a Target bag. And they did that today too. I wasn't home. But every video I saw, like every second or third person was wearing red and had a Target bag. I think one lady, she was wearing all red and a Target bag, and she kind of looked over at the camera. But it's so like cohortly done, or covertly done, whatever it's called. So like, I don't know. If I should put the video on. And I'm glad I didn't, because it doesn't really look like she's looking at the camera, but she was. She was completely looking over at the camera. She like peeked at it to make sure she got on video. So that lady was probably hoping that I would put the video on so she could see herself on the video, on camera. Nah, not worth it. You're gonna be blunt about it. You're gonna be blunt when you do stuff in front of me. Most of the time, I'm not gonna even look. I'm not even joking. It's been a while since I've been to Dunkin', and there was perps, walking around. They weren't doing anything, but they kept walking past and then looking to get my reaction, because they wanted me to notice them. I was like, yeah, I don't care. When did they do that? They did that on Tuesday. I came home from the gym and I went there to get something to eat. I didn't go grocery shopping, so I needed to eat something. And I was sitting in the window seat, and they're all coming around. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Because I was on my phone. I didn't have it to videotape anybody. I was watching something. So they saw the phone was out, so they figured, nah, let me give it a shot. And when they walked past, they realized I wasn't videotaping them. And I kind of glanced up a little bit and then looked right at my video. And I don't really care too much. It's kind of funny though. You know, it's funny when they do it, but it's like, eh. You know, when you're over something. Like, I'm so over it, you know. That's why one day I'm gonna redo this whole channel. I'll take down every single video. I'll redo every video and just put like fun things on. Now here they come. I want to focus less on these perps anyway, you know? It's not healthy to focus on them. The hell is that? Oh, it's a PoPo. Oh shit. What, are they looking for me? Oh. Wow. What are they doing? Keep it up. We just have the lights on. I'm not gonna video them because unless it's some stupid shit. So, put on his yarmulke. He's trying to act all innocent. So, yeah, I guess they have to put the lights on when they park. Something is going on. And I'm glad it's not gonna be, again, shoot up out here, so I'm going.